Hi, my name is Tony Castronovo. Welcome to the set of Full Throttle RC. We are not filming an episode today, but we are going to use this great set to show you how to properly install the M5 upgrade conversion cylinder and piston to your Zenoah G260 engine. We purchase OEM cylinders and pistons through Zenoah, and we modify them here at our factory to gain performance, and we'll show you how to make this job very easy using simple hand tools. So let's get started. Okay, before we get started, let me show you the tools we have to do this job right. Okay? You're going to need an Allen key for the Zenoah engine, which is 4 millimeter, a small needle nose pliers. I like to use the tool that Zenoah sells and supplies, which is the spark plug wrench and also the Phillips screwdriver. It is the proper tip for the metric Phillips screws. A scraper. This will be applicable in some cases you won't, but it's good to have one. Okay, you're going to need some engine assembly lube. Now we sell this as specifically for engine assembly, but you can get away with some motor oil, some 40-weight motor oil. You only need a spot of it. Okay, a cleaner. We use acetone. And this is very important, which is K&W copper bond. You can get this at Napa Auto. This is a spray can that consists of a copper material that sprays on the gaskets. Okay. To get started, let's assume you're either using a new Zenoah engine or you removed it from your boat. Okay, so in this case, I've got this pretty much stripped. So obviously to get it out of your boat, you're going to have to remove the engine and take the exhaust manifold off, which we've done already, the carburetor, and the intake manifold. Okay? The first thing we want to start is we want to remove the spark plug cap and the spark plug. Okay. Once removed, with our 4 millimeter Allen key, we're going to remove the intake manifold. Now this is important, guys. Even though this is a brand new engine, whenever we break seals between manifolds and gaskets and cylinders and gaskets and crankcases, it's a good idea not to reuse this gasket, because if you did have a leak, it would impair the operation of the engine. So we do like to start with new gaskets, and when you buy the kit from us, it does include all new gaskets with it. Okay, the next thing we want to remove is the 4 bolts that hold the cylinder to the block. And these are also 4 millimeter. So you can carefully remove them, loosen them all up. Now there's a couple ways to do this. You can remove the water jacket if you like, or you can do it with the water jacket on. It's a little bit more difficult with the water jacket on. However, there is enough room to get the screws out of the cylinder. Okay, there are 4 of them. Okay, in a new engine, this cylinder will relatively pop right off. But let's say that you have a previously modified engine, or the engine's been together for quite a while. You might find that it's a little bit snug between the cylinder and the block. So if it doesn't remove easily, you could carefully take the end of a wooden hammer handle, something easy, and you can kind of tap the exhaust side to break it loose. In this case, being it new, it should pop right off. So we're going to carefully hold the block, and we're going to lift, and we're going to pull straight up to remove the cylinder from the crankcase, like so. Okay, now that we have the cylinder removed from the crankcase, let's finish disassembly of the cylinder. We will need to remove the water jacket, because this is going to be used in the new M5 kit that we supplied you. The water jacket is not included, so we're going to use the old water jacket. To remove it is very simple. You'll need a 2.5 millimeter Allen key, and simply remove the 2 small socket head cap screws located on the top of the water jacket. These are kind of tiny, so put them in a place where you know you won't lose them. Okay, once you remove the 2 screws, it's quite simple to get the cylinder off. Hold the cylinder with one hand, grab a hold of the water jacket, and kind of give it a little twist and pull upwards, and it'll pop off. Notice that the jacket is not part of the combustion chamber of the engine. It's a separate entity. All this does is contains water to travel around a cast cylinder. This is a one-piece unit. So the potential for water to enter